So, I got sick. What do I do best when I'm sick? I'm glad you asked, because I lie awake in bed only to realize that I'm living on the edge of an existential abyss, knowing that nothing ever truly matters and every minuscule action I make towards progression of myself is meaningless. Oh. Alright, all my problems are solved. So anyways, I guess I did what I do best when I get sick. I sat down on my computer one wonderful afternoon, feeling unusually great, probably because I was full of pills that make pain go bye-bye, and I started making this unusual creation. I was full of this insane motivation to do something because really I'd been doing nothing for days, and this felt like my life had been made complete. We've got some weird shapes, some weird colors, but I had the concept. I had something to go off of. Then I went back to sleep. At least I tried. And I woke up the next morning completely ignoring the late schoolwork that piled up, and so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I went from this jungle area to this beautiful little fishing village sort of place, and some interesting ideas that I wove into it. I call it Golden Grotto Village. So let's get building, talk about the building and life and Minecraft and stuff, and just have a grand old time. Here we go. Alright, as you can see, I've cleared out the jungle here, and now I'm going to start planning out the big thing. The big factory is what we're going to call it for now, and I'll explain more of this a bit later, but for now, we're just planning and vibing, you know, all that good stuff. But I actually wanted to talk to you guys a little more about real life stuff, where I've been. Okay, I feel like it's kind of, every YouTuber's got to do this at least once. It just got to be like, hey, so let's talk about the future of the YouTube channel. And I know for some of you are gonna be like, I just found you. I don't even know. I'm confused. But for a lot of you, you've wondered where my videos have been. They've been a little slower. They've been there, but a lot slower. And I want to explain to you guys what's been going on. So firstly, I've been sick. Okay, I was sick for like 3 weeks, and not only did that like make me fall behind on stuff, it made me just like in a bad mental state because it was right at the worst time during my track and field season, and so you know, missing out on so much and not being able to see like that personal growth through that sport it's disappointing. You know, it really is. I'm still in my track season, and I still gotta work on things like that, but you know, it's disappointing to see things like that fall down, and it led to a lot of demotivation. But hey, I'm still creating, I'm still doing things. So I imagine once the track season is over, I'll be a much more motivated person, and I don't really think it has anything to do with like burnout, that kind of thing. Like honestly, this build was so much fun. I was ecstatic building it, and yeah, it was just like, it confirmed that I'm really not burnt out. I just have had general low motivation for things, and that's something I've got to work on. Oh hey, build tangent. Yeah, so I ended up hating the concept I made so much that I blew it up. Alright, it just wasn't good. I needed to make new village buildings, you understand. And so I did, and I tried out this new method that I've kind of seen in different creative videos where people build like a bunch of little shapes to a house. They build a bunch of shapes, and then they take those shapes and they combine them to make new, different, separate houses. I don't know what it's called. I think it has a name, but you guys will see in just a second what I mean by this shaping thing. But let's talk about life. So I'm hoping that after the middle of May-ish, I'm hoping life will be a little bit more like this nice, relaxing bossa nova music we're listening to, just cruising. All right, I'm getting into summer mode. I'm getting into relax stage, and honestly, the last few months, more like the last couple months, have just been really tight, really stressful. There's just been a lot of tension and a lot of things that have been going on that really make it hard, that sickness being one of them, and I also got like a minor injury, so it was hurting my athletics, and so many other things that I wish I could tell you about, but this is the internet. After the middle of May, after like AP tests are over for me, and after the track season is over, my life is gonna have so much more free time. And what do I do with free time? Well, I play Minecraft. So if we want to talk about the future of the channel, I think it's looking up. I think I'm going to have a lot more time to put into this YouTube channel soon. But yeah, we just gotta be patient. And like I said, I'm not really sure that I'm going to be spending all my free time on the YouTube channel. I mean, it's unrealistic to think that, but I am optimistic that life will be more like the music we're listening to. Now, getting started with college next year, that is a much more elaborate thing. I'm actually staying with my parents for the first 2 years of college. I'm going to community college. I'm taking it easy. I feel like, honestly, I've always been so hard on myself and trying to do like the greatest and be super ambitious and be the best. And maybe you guys can see that translated into Minecraft. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta realize that life will really pass you by if you continue to jump at it so hard and so fast, and with like, I don't know, I guess with just like such an immense amount of energy that it passes you by. And I don't want life to kind of pass me by, so that's why I'm sort of taking these years, these next couple years easy, relaxed, and just trying to, you know, get my shit together. Okay, there you go. That is probably the only time I have ever cursed on this YouTube channel, and I don't really ever in real life, but you know, that's just how it is. My life's a mess. I gotta get it together, and that's the goal. Anyways, I know that life update wasn't for everyone. Some of you guys are just enjoying the build. That's totally awesome, and I hope you are enjoying the build. This is a little different than what I usually do. My building style has actually been kind of changing to be much larger scale, focusing a lot on texture and that kind of thing. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But the build is looking super awesome. I decided to go with like this circular sort of pattern with the whole thing, and actually the little story to go along with this village, which I'll just explain, is that this is a happy little fishing village, and it's super nice and super cool, but this factory in the middle, it actually has these super cool details to make it look like it's communicating somewhere. And the weird story I came up with is that this fishing village is actually like controlled by scientists, okay? And so they're studying the river and studying the fish in the river. So for free, the little factory, it'll cook the village's fish, and then it'll send like data through those little satellite things to the to the scientists, I guess. And so I thought that was kind of neat, just a little idea. So it's got this like contrast. You got the village, the nice sort of relaxing green village, and they're just living their lives, and then you got this like sciencey factory looking thing. I don't know, I thought it was a neat contrast, and it had a little good story to go along with it. But pretty much here I'm just finishing up the final touches to the village, adding farmland, adding lots of little details, and making it feel really full and really nice and beautiful in here. Just wanted to make it feel lush and full and beautiful. And I had this other little tree design. You know, you gotta have some smaller trees with the bigger trees, and pretty much that's the build. It was super simple right here at the end. I wanted the main attraction to be that sciencey looking factory building. So I'll give you guys a little look in person, but there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Alright, and here we are, so check out this build in person now. I love it. I love the simplicity of the village and the contrast between this big building here. It really draws your eyes in up to here, and that's such a cool effect. You know, when you can get a build to really draw you up to something large. I think that's kind of is that like the goal with art? You know, you have like the main central thing you want to draw your eyes towards. So I just did an art. But yeah, I've been trying out some new building methods. You can see the texture is very interesting on all this. We're working with gradients, and I'm working with this like new style where we shape out things. And yeah, I was a little lazy with the trees. I kind of just made like 2 designs and then pasted them around. But oh, sorry, my voice is really weird ever since that sickness. I'm sure it'll get better soon. But yeah, you know, just walking around here, it's nice and magical. It feels so nice. I want to say this village is like a physical representation of what I want my world to be like. Soon it will be like this. Happy Fishing Village vibes. Anyway, just taking a closer look at this, the backside actually does not look too bad of this build. Usually the backside's like, ugh, but the backside of this is nice. I love it. And yeah, we're just so cool. We got the satellite things going. It's a fun build. I had fun with this one, and this video has definitely gotten too long, but hey, thanks for listening to my little life update, and I hope you enjoyed this build. Thank you so much. And I should see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.